It's really common knowledge that overcast days are the best day to shoot. And for a very long time, I've actually really disagreed with this. It's not that it's not a good day to shoot, it's an easy day to shoot. And if you know nothing about photography, you can just go out on an overcast day and get it right. You don't need to know how light works at all, really. You have just a ton of even, soft light. The problem I have with that is that you can't really work with that light too much. Even in the middle of the day at 12 o'clock, there's a lot of interesting things you can do with light. One of my favorite types of light is going under an overhang and getting a lot of that diffused directional light because it's coming from one direction under the overhang because there's usually a building. So you get this beautiful soft light that you can use. If you go out into a green field or anything like that, you can still use reflectors to bounce in soft light. So you can make a ton of soft light by bouncing in that very hard light source that you have from the sun. With an overcast day, you're pretty much limited. Now, that is not to say that the three fundamentals of light don't come into play, and that would be the quantity, the amount of light, the quality of light, which would be soft light on one end, hard light on the other. Of course, there's in-betweens. And then the direction of light. So even in an overcast day, a lot of people assume that shooting this way versus that way will be the exact same thing. That's not true. It depends on where your light source is coming from. Even though it is diffused, it will have a direction to it. But again, there's not much you can play with. I think if you understand light, you love having options. And you can create different moods using different types of light. You can create very soft, evenly lit portraits that have a soothing feel by using a lot of omnidirectional soft light. You can create dramatic light using a very directional hard light. If you're shooting in the golden hour or the blue hour, you have a different mood for each one. Golden hour, it's going to be very warm. You're going to feel it's going to be warm and welcoming, and it can be very moody. But if you have in a blue light, it's going to be a little more sterile. It's going to be a little cooler, and that works for something else. But again, when you're shooting in an overcast day, you're pretty much limited to that soft, even light. So I like options as a photographer. This is why I don't think overcast days are the best day to shoot. I think they're the easiest day to shoot. So I do tell my students when I'm teaching, I say, hey, that's a great day to shoot if you don't know anything, but your options are going to be more limited. That's all I wanted to say for this video. That was a really quick one. If you guys are enjoying the channel, remember, like and subscribe. You can check out my work at mickmillman.com. And if you want to support this channel further, or you want more help with your photography journey, you can go to my Patreon, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create different tiers in which I can help you. I don't want to just give you bonus content that isn't really of much value. I mean, sure, it's going to be of value, but you guys get what I mean. I really want to help people, and by creating a mentorship program, I can do that. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.